These heads were decorations on some old furniture that dated back to the early 1900s. The furniture fell out of favor and ended up being stored in a barn. Temperature extremes and probably a little rainwater took its toll on some of these. My mother or my grandmother salvaged these from the furniture before it was discarded. This head had some of these sections broken off, and those pieces have since gone missing. This had quite a few coats, or at least a single heavy coat of lacquer or varnish on here, so you really couldn't see the detail very well. I used a paint stripper to remove the coats of varnish from this, and there were some pieces that were missing from the wood, and this one had broken off. I reattached it, and then when I was done, I gave this several coats of Deft spray lacquer. And I put the lacquer on there so I could make a silicone casting, and the silicone would go into the grains of the wood. These are carved out of a solid block of wood. When you get this stripped down, you can see the wood grain going through there. I don't know if they were somehow mechanically carved, if they were hand carved. They're not exactly identical. They're very close to being the same. And the quality of them is quite good. Then I used the two wood heads to make a silicone mold. The first castings were done with a plain white resin, and then I used a flesh tone colorant. All that needs to be painted is the eyes, the eyebrows, the lips. There's a headdress, the hair, and a necklace. There's quite a bit of detail in these. It was drilled and tapped for 440 screws. This will be the method of attachment.